conditions here today, nippy. We've travelled down, I say we, because I've managed to rope somebody else in on this trip. Isn't that right, Mrs Waywell? We're here for the Challenge Cup. Cornwall RLFC taking on Rochdale Hornets. I haven't checked that, I need to just find out what that is. 146 miles. Is that a rugby league programme? So what's this campsite called? Okay.
Should have asked that guy.
Well, he doesn't even know that the rugby's on tomorrow.
I'm sure he knows the name of his own bloody business.
Oh yeah.
I'm struggling to read the first word.
Why?
Cossals, Cossaves, Penryn.
Oh, you've definitely got the accent. Right.
Yes.
The plan is we're going to walk to Penryn.
Okay.
Got your boots.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
What about scarf and gloves?
Yeah, I would.
I've got a feeling I only picked up one glove.
And boots are a bit muddy, aren't they?
Oh, it's only dry mud.
Who would walk to Penryn in the dark?
On the A39.
On the A39. To go and watch the captain's run at Cornwall Rugby League Club, before their big match tomorrow. The guy who runs the campsite had no idea they had a rugby league club 3 miles away. So I've educated him. I might draw him a little picture and stick it up in his reception. I've actually plotted this walk on my outdoor active map. So that means anybody who comes to this particular campsite, called Choughed, can walk. Don't laugh.
We don't know how it's pronounced.
Can walk to the rugby ground, the memorial ground in the centre of Penryn. It's about an hour, and hopefully it's through nice woods and things. Feels all right now, doesn't it? See what you feel like after you spent 3 hours out in the cold.
Bar, you mean?
Bar. Oh. It nearly left fizz on my face.
No, I know. Just saying, if you waver, then you'll look like Phantom of the Opera.
Until that point.
I smiled when I came downhill.
Right, we've arrived and we've been made welcome here with Gareth Davis of Cornwall.
Evening all. How are we doing? All right?
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So, Gareth, thanks for letting us come down and film this vlog.
Not a problem.
We can see that we're at pitch side on the captain's run. Don't want to give any away official secrets at this stage.
The guys are just, as you can see, the guys just running through some just some basic ball work, some set moves as well, just getting ready for tomorrow.
Go on, give us what is the purpose of this captain's run then?
I think it's just that. I think it's to get the players together, just to run through some bits and bobs that they would do on a match day. And we had a pretty intensive session last night, a proper full-on contact session last night. Yeah, we did kind of like a recovery session on Tuesday. The lads had a day off on Wednesday. Because what I remember is these lads are all they're semi-pro.
Well, I know that's the thing.
They've
so
all got jobs.
They've all got day jobs, haven't
you know,
they? So who's travelling the furthest?
Not all of our squad are based here in Cornwall, and we make no secret of that. There's 3 or 4 of our lads which travel down for training sessions like this, and then for match days. As I was saying when we were walking down, that's why our partnership with Loganair is really, really beneficial, because they help us out with the transportation.
So
and everything.
is that what's going to happen in the future then? You're going to fly up north?
I'd love that, because the coach journeys aren't great going up the M6.
I thought Loganair was a plane then. I thought, here we go.
But then actually, in some respects, and we found this last year, like the travelling is a lot of travelling.
Of course it is,
have to do. But in some respects, it was really good for morale.
Yeah.
Last year especially, because we threw a squad together. Not at the last minute. There was a little bit more planning than that, and it'd be disrespectful for the players we signed and the job that Neil Kelly, our former coach, did. But we didn't have an awful lot of time. Some teams had started pre-season training before our club was even incepted.
Yeah.
You know, so that shows how far behind we were. And we went from some of the lads from when they arrived to then a month later playing a game. So the long bus journeys were really, really good at players getting to know each other.
Yeah.
It was really good, really good for morale. It was really, really good.
So have you got a song on the coach?
No, we haven't. Do you know? It's funny when we
something to do with the chuck.
they just put the Vengaboys on we score a try, that's the song they play after. That's the
fair
song
enough.
they play after we score a try. So yeah, they've kind of adopted the Vengaboys.
The Vengaboys?
It wouldn't be my choice. It wouldn't be my choice. Well, it's not really any words to it, is it? It's kind of like they're just all. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Get that?
We nearly, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks previously, we nearly beat London Scholars here, perhaps should have done. And it was, you get in that kind of mindset, are we ever going to win a game? You know, are we, even if we just kind of fall over the line, we didn't seem to have any luck and things weren't going our way. And then so to win, and actually we won really, really comfortably. I think the final scoreline flattered West Wales a little bit. We were much better than 24-4. And so yeah, on the way back we
we celebrated.
enjoyed ourselves.
Fair enough. Very good.
We enjoyed ourselves.
From a coaching point of view, have they got everything down to sort of like what they're going to do in this hour in terms of, you know, what they've identified, what they want to particularly look at?
They'll just run some moves out of the playbook.
I think you've almost got to come up with a formula where you are working as a team and you're looking after each other in them particular periods of matches when a couple of players are obviously gassed out. And
A little bit of criticism last week about like didn't look fit enough, but there's two things there really. Playing in a really unflattering yellow kit.
Hang on, aren't you in media? Is it not your job then?
No, I don't have anything to do with that. I actually think we are quite a fit side.
Yeah.
Here I'd say we're just running through some kind of set moves. It's all unopposed. Last night it was full on contact, you know, 3 men in a tackle, you know, all the kind of things, trying to slow the play of the ball down, all the kind of things that we would need to replicate in a match. So we had someone from the BBC here last night who's played a very good standard of rugby union, and he was saying to me, well, I won't quite repeat what he said because, you know, we'll have to bleep out on your vlog when.
I can bleep go.
But he,
you look good.
But no, he was like, wow, that's like full-on contact, you know. He was really surprised. He was like, got a game in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the relationship with rugby union at the ground here and everything? Do you have a
it's really good actually. It's really, really good with Penryn. They probably average gates of probably 150. So we're bringing in 10 times that. So you don't need to be a genius to work out that's far more beneficial to them. It's not like we're trying to play in the winter as well. We're playing in the summer. So you know. Yeah. And this is the oldest rugby ground in Cornwall. So this ground here in 1973, the British and Irish Lions played here. Right. So Penryn are the only English club side to ever play the British and Irish Lions.
Good
so this.
Can I pinch you to get stuck into my car?
No, he's all right. He's all right.
It's all right. It's all right, Bod.
No, it's just.
You got your teeth in. You got your teeth in. Oh, good man.
You did say you were pinching something out of someone's car, though, didn't you?
Yeah. I think if you look at the game from last week, our right edge was probably. Yeah, well, it wasn't bad, but think about it, the right edge hadn't really trained together. No. So.
Are you the captain? So, if you
stand next to me, Lee.
Introduce yourself. We just the lights have gone out.
Where's your head?
Right, I'm with Liam, who's captain Cornwall tomorrow. Is it the first time you're captain for Cornwall, or is this?
No, it's my second time.
Second time.
Yeah.
Being a captain then, Liam, for Cornwall, what's your expectations for tomorrow?
You know, we're just gonna have a big start, and last week we kind of went to build into it to dip us toe in a bit.
Yeah.
But we can't do this tomorrow against.
Is it a case that you're shining out, or you have to put your hand up and say, I want to lead it?
Yeah, I think I was one of the first players to move down. My experience, even though I'm still young.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just try and help lads.
He's got a twinkle in his eye, hasn't he? Certainly has. So, expectations for tomorrow then? You know it's going to be a tough game. What position are you going to be playing in tomorrow?
I'll be playing full back.
Oh, right, okay. Oh. He looks pretty now.
I hopefully don't have to do any tackling.
Yeah, well, I've got a look at some quick fire questions. Do you mind if I just go through? It's my 60-second questions. I've got my tackle bag ideas as well. I don't want to bore you with that. Right, so if this was like 60 seconds, biggest player you've ever played with, size and weight?
Tom Holroyd.
And how big is he?
He's about
I think they call that a sturdy unit down here.
Yeah, they maybe do, yeah. Have you ever seen a UFO?
All the time, yeah.
Fair enough. If you had some toast and it fell on the floor and it was butter side down, would you still eat it?
Depends if the floor were clean.
Oh, God, it's good, isn't it? Have you got any superstitions?
I have to be last one out of changing room.
Oh. What was the last thing you looked at online? Be careful.
Instagram?
No. What were you looking at Instagram?
Just people's feeds, innit?
All right, okay. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Super strength.
Fair enough. Yeah. And what's the weirdest rugby league experience you've had to date? Apart from this.
I've experienced some, but I can't really say it.
Right, okay.
What to do with me?
No. Have you got aspirations to play, for a bigger team in the future?
Oh yeah, I'd love to play for my hometown club in Halifax.
All right.
One day, and if I make Super League, I'd love to play for Leeds Rhinos.
Yeah.
We're playing at their academy, and I've played at Headingley myself before.
Yeah.
And it's class.
Yeah. What are you going to eat for your breakfast in the morning?
Porridge.
Oh, very good. Yeah, we'll be
Get me all down.
Yeah, yeah. And any other special preparation before tomorrow's match?
Just relax, chill out.
Well, thank you very much.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Good luck for tomorrow.
Very best of luck.
We'll be watching you from the sidelines, hopefully.
Nice one.
Well, we've walked 7.5 miles to Penryn. We've watched the captain's run, and now we're absolutely knackered. Yes, and I'm going up in the pop top. It's probably about 4 degrees outside. No heater in the van. Tomorrow we'll be up to watch the Challenge Cup. Until tomorrow. Conditions here today. Frosty. It's cold this morning. I've no heater in the van, but the coffee pot and gas are compensating. Oh, Mrs Waywell, do you want to put your hands round the cooker? Tacklebags porridge. See how you get on with that. 5-star campervan porridge. Breakfast of champions. Refreshments after a 3.5 mile walk. Conditions here today are now much better, much improved. Sun's out. So my name's Dennis Waywell from the What Would Brian Bevan Say podcast. I've come down to Cornwall to find out exactly what Cornwall's about. So introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah, g'day, I'm Stu, formerly from New Zealand but living in Penryn now. Rugby man hard, but I did play a bit of league in my youth and come down to support the team now. They're playing in the League One.
Who's this chap that you've got here?
This guy here is Paul Bolger. He's the Raging Bull.
How long have you been following Cornwall? Did you follow him in the first season last year?
Yeah, I was here from the first home game, and I don't think I missed a home game last year.
Right.
I also coached the Penryn under-13 team.
Excellent.
In rugby as well. So
Yeah.
hopefully this could be a pathway for a lot of those guys.
Who are you going to be sort of expecting to make a difference today? Because they've got this new Australian halfback, haven't they?
Yeah, Cam Brown, he was out warming up earlier on. I saw a few of the clips when they signed him. I think he joined the team on Tuesday, but he looks like he's got the goods. He looks like he likes to mix it up with a bit of biff as well. So
Yeah.
that's always good to have a bit of aggression in the team.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries.
Cheers.
Thanks for your time.
So this is the paddock, the Cornwall paddock.
Occurred to me, Dennis, there's a very real threat
of getting shat on by a seagull.
Right, you don't even know what the vlog is yet.
It's not some weird sex thing, is it?
No.
I'm not going on it then.
It's funny you should say that, but I did that last week. Right.
It would have been here.
I've got my blankety blank thing here. Do you like it?
I think it's fantastic.
It's good, that, isn't it?
Very good, yeah.
No, blankety blank.
Don't get it mixed in with my beard, though.
No.
Like Velcro.
It might stick to it.
He's not homeless.
Doing a vlog this year and going to all the Super League games, away matches. I've done rugby union. Didn't enjoy that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I got. And now this is, because I live in Somerset, this is the closest rugby league place to where I live. What I'm really impressed about is that Rochdale have actually brought some people down with them. So how have you lot got down here?
Actually, I've travelled in a luxury motorhome.
Ah.
Yes. It's a new purchase. I've come from Scotland. Scotland.
We haven't. My goodness, that's dedicated.
9 hours on a bus.
Oh my God! What time did you set off?
1 o'clock. Got here at 10.
1 o'clock in the morning?
No.
Yesterday.
Oh, right. So you've been
landed at 10 o'clock.
Right. So where have you parked then? In your camper van?
Over there.
Oh, right. Well, I'm in a camper van.
Yeah. We'll be getting together after. We'll be spooning and everything.
I don't know about the spooning bit. Although, have you got a big bed?
Oh, have I?
I think you've more chance with one of these over here. Oh, dear me. What do you think about Rochdale's sort of chances today?
I think our chances today are excellent.
Yeah.
We've got a really strong side. Got a lot of new signings in. We've had some others come over to play for us. We've got our star Fijian back, Joe, played for Fiji in World Cup, the World Cup warm-up game against England. Yeah. He's back at it.
I've just seen him run across in front of me, and I said to my partner, I said, look at the size of him.
Yeah. Well, you talk about, you do the Warrington podcast. A lot of them lads, they were chairman here, Neil Ramsden. He's like,
oh, are you chairman?
I am.
Oh, you're a man of importance.
Not interested in you anymore now.
You're a man of importance then.
That's what I tell people, yeah. They don't believe me.
What do you think of the chances today of Rochdale?
For us, we're favourites. I'd see us as winning today.
Do you?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. And
winning easy.
I might be deluded.
Right. Okay. So are we having a sportsman's bet on that then? Are we?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pint.
Yep. Camper van.
You know what?
How confident I am.
Yeah, I'm backing out. I'm backing out of that.
Well, anyway, before you blew me out, I would just our chairman's son is on scholarship at Warrington.
Oh, is he?
We've got, how many lads have we got at Warrington now?
5? There's 4 at Warrington.
We've got 4 lads at
3 at Bradford. And we've got Wigan, 1 at Wigan, and what we got now, 4 in trials for the community internationals for Ireland. And England.
That's all at under 16.
Yeah. All right.
We're a massive club. We're an amateur club. We're running 17 teams now. 17. It's just unbelievable.
Without clubs like you, rugby league would be on its arse.
We are the heartbeat of rugby league. It's
absolutely. I know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What do you?
It's nearly £5,000 to come down here as well.
Yeah. For an amateur club and all.
Yeah. Well, tell me. Yeah. That's.
Most of them. Well, a lot of them live up north anyway, don't they?
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
They have trained at our club, haven't they? When they played.
Last season when they went to Rochdale,
they came and trained at our club.
They used our facilities to prepare the day before.
Right. Anything else to add then, fellas, before we get down to it?
Up the field.
Up the field.
Oh, right. Is that the chant?
That's the chant. Up the field.
Well, thank you very much for that. That was Rochdale's viewpoint of the match. Sounds like they're betting men, and I think Cornwall have it by 1 point. Time to make a quick exit. Yes, it's we're at the Challenge Cup. It's the first round with Cornwall, and yes, I should kiss it. I'm not allowed to touch it, otherwise somebody will come and arrest me. I'm just trying to get a word with the physio. And I'm right in amongst it here. This looks aggressive. Ellie. This looks quite aggressive.
Yeah, it's full on, getting themselves riled up for the game. Yeah, just being excited. Yeah.
I like it. I've just kissed the Challenge Cup. Do you think I should use some sanitizer for my lips?
I think you'll be quite safe down here. And water, everything. I think you're safe down here.
Oh, okay. Are you expecting any injury concerns or anything like that before we go into this?
I hope not. Everyone's fit well.
They're loud, aren't they? But you,
Better than being quiet.
yeah, they are. I like it. I like this. Right in front of the stand. It sends a message out.
Oh, definitely. Point to prove today.
Here they come. They all look riled up. They all look mean. I don't even want to ask him a question. I'm shitting myself. Four 0 down. Got a chance now. Straight back. Here it comes. Get in there. It's a try. What a try. Cornwall back on track. 4-4.
Judge, what are you doing?
Maybe try again.
Do the hooter again. And the half-time hooter goes. What's your name, sir?
Jacob. We live 15 minutes down the road, so I'm here every home game.
Yeah.
Well, near enough anyway.
And what got you into rugby league?
Well, do you know what? I followed it for a long time. I mean, more union. I played when I was younger and whatnot, and yeah, just naturally being a rugby union fan, rugby league on the telly.
Yeah.
I'm a Man United. I like football as well, so I'm a Man United fan. From that,
I'll cut that bit out.
From that, I followed the Wigan Warriors.
Oh, okay.
So I watch a lot of Wigan Warriors on telly and whatnot. And,
so it must be nice to have a side down here then.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when it first, got announced, naturally there's a bit of scepticism, because we're rugby union down here.
Yeah,
mainly,
of course.
So rugby league, it's something a little bit different. Is it going to work? Is it not? It's, obviously a different code. But, I love it. Like I said, I've been following rugby league for years.
Yeah.
And, I mean, look, you can see the support it gets.
Yeah.
We're passionate about our sport in general.
Yeah.
Not just, rugby union, but, league as well, clearly. So, it's brilliant. Love it.
Yeah. Do you think that they've got the right roots and everybody in place to do that as a club?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I'm naturally quite competitive. I pride myself on winning and whatnot. And so last year it was a transition year. So we've got to take into account that it's
We've
our
all had
first
transition
year.
years.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to take into account it's our first year. But actually saying that, we were on the wrong side of some heavy scorelines, but it was great to watch.
Yeah.
And you can see the work that's being done off the field. If you can see everything that's being put in place from the top right down to the bottom, it goes a long way and it makes you more confident as a fan coming to games, knowing that things are being done the right way in a professional manner. And who knows where we go from here? We've got the backing to do it, know.
So what do you think the chances are now in the second half, having seen the first half? Because it's very evenly matched as far as I can see.
Absolutely. So to be fair, I mean, watching from that first half, we're well within a shout. The game's quite even. We probably missed too many tackles.
Yeah.
If we cut them out, we're going to win. We'll win the game.
Spoke to the captain last night, Liam.
Yeah, Liam.
And he's so young, but actually he's a real star in the making, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. He's one of those players, isn't he? That's young, but he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's and that's the same with a lot of our players. We've got a few young players in there, but they're experienced players, quality players.
Yeah.
I mean, there's two or three out there. I'm a big fan of Jamie Prisk and Brad Howard. The big boys. I'm a big boy myself, albeit short in height, but so I love that sort of stuff. Liam Whitten, always does a job at the bat. You can always rely on him. Harry Aronson out wide. I think was it Tom Ashton, the try scorer. We've got some good players in there.
Yeah.
From 1 right through to 13, really. You're 17 if you include the interchange. That will do a job for us. We've got a good squad. We just got to believe in ourselves.
Exactly.
Naturally, that's the thing in sport is belief. And last year, like I said, it was hard. With some of the score lines. But if you believe in yourself, without a doubt, we've got a chance. We'll go a long way in this sport.
That's a good way to leave it. Thanks.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Really good.
Not a problem, mate.
Thank you very
My
good.
pleasure.
All right, cheers. Steak pasty.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get a better pasty than Cornwall.
It's better than the one we have with May Rears at Exeter. But what do you think? I mean, you've not been able to talk for the last 5 minutes because you've stuffed your face. Who are you, sir?
I'm Christopher Chard, or Topher.
Okay, my name's Dennis Waywell of the What Would Brian Bevan Say podcast, which is a Warrington Wolves podcast.
Nice.
What am I doing down here?
You're here to watch the Challenge Cup, I reckon.
I reckon I am, but also I'm actually based in Somerset, and this is the closest rugby league club to me.
And the best.
And the best. Why is it the best?
It's Cornwall, isn't it? Nothing beats Cornwall, apart from most teams.
Right.
I shouldn't say that. You have to cut that bit out. You definitely have to cut that bit out.
I'm definitely leaving that bit in. What's Are you local to Cornwall?
Yeah, so I live in Newquay, so just up the road. It's about a 45-minute drive away.
What's your history with rugby league then?
So I started playing in 2017 in Germany, and then actually came along for a trial last season. Played last season for Cornwall, and then broke my arm in the last game. So just here to support and spectate now. Love the sport. Yeah. Just want to see it grow down here. Obviously, it's a very northern sport, but it'd be good to see it a bit more down here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a difficult season to watch Cornwall last year, I imagine.
Difficult to be part of as well.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of improvement. The team's stronger. It's a different team this year. There's a lot of new faces and a lot of old faces too. So trust Mike as well. Did a great job as assistant coach last year. So it's going to take time. So it's still a new franchise. So it's not a quick fix by any stretch. But everyone needs to give them a chance. And I know a lot of Northerners haven't given a chance. Spoke to a few that've been like, it's not going to work. It'll never work. But that's that negativity.
Well, I mean, you look at the crowd today. I mean, it's pretty good
for a non-league county. The crowd is exceptional. I think that Cornish people and Cornish fans get behind Cornwall no matter the sport. So I think even if you want a good day out, like you've seen, the beer's cheap, the food's cheap, and good quality.
I've just had a Cornish pasty.
Yeah, it's good.
It is the best,
and it's
really
cheap.
Is.
So I think for a game itself, it's a good day out. And look at the weather. You can't.
I know.
You just don't get this up north, do you?
No. Well,
not very often.
No, you don't. You're allowed to say that. We should sort of maybe include on the vlog.
Just so they've got some good players. Like even if they've only got a season with Cornwall or whatever, they go somewhere else. There's some really good players. There's a lot of potential for some of these younger lads as well to get higher up Championship level. Some of them probably even Super League level. So I think there's they've got to be given a chance to play and to show what they can do.
I spoke to Liam last night. I tell you what, he basically has got the sparkle in his eye. He could be really a good player. He's captain today as well.
Playing with him last year was phenomenal. He's quick. He knows the game. His rugby intelligence is next level. I think I'm glad he signed again. I'm sure he had other offers from other clubs, but I'm glad he chose to come here. It's good to see him playing. Fair Cam Brown last year was meant to play, but had some passport issues, so didn't come along last year, and is now here. So good to see him actually playing ball in hand. So there's a lot of good potential. Let's go, everyone! Get him down, Harry! Get him down! Get him down! Missed tackles are the thing.
I know, yeah. All right, well, I'll call it there. So if you could just give us a big oggy, because you've been doing it all game.
Oggy! Oggy!
Thinking of the match so far?
Really enjoying it. Shame about the kicking.
The kicking, yeah. And 2 points in it with about a few minutes to go. This is their chance to get some points back. Oh, that's a poor loose pass, but it's been made into something else. There's a player on the outside. Get in. I didn't press the button soon enough. What's he doing? Final few minutes. 6 points down. Come on, Cornwall. Reverse. He's putting it out wide. That's a try! That's a try! Yeah. Tie the match, 16 all. Oh dear. The hooter goes. That's the end of the match. Rochdale the winners. Great game. 20 points to 14.
No, a bit flat. You can't play a game in like 5 and 10 minute spells. Rugby league, it's not changed, and as long as I think Challenge Cup's been going for 120 odd years, but since it started to now, it's a game of possession in territory, and if you don't build that, well, you can play all day, nothing will happen. I think we finished with something like 90% completion. Well, that should be enough to get you over the line, but if that's played at the wrong end of the park, well, it doesn't add up for anything, really. When they're hurting in there, and I'll be really honest, the chat after the game, it was very little, because I thought there's nothing I'm saying now that you're going to take in or listen. You won't feel as low as you ever again as you're going to feel right about now. So we'll regroup, we'll sit down, we'll have a good honest chat with one another when we get back together Tuesday, and we'll kick on from there. But it's not great, it needs to be better, and we are better.
Got a big support today from the Cornish supporters.
Yeah.
Did that make any difference at all to the team?
It benefited us, especially at the end there. When we finally started to play and show how we can play. Some of the attacking plays we did were really, really good. It got behind us, and it was like stood on the touchline there listening to it. It was goosebumps time, really. Like, you know, listening. 'Cause it was a really good roar to it. Get out every week for us. Get out every week for us, and we'll turn the corner. We'll get it right. We'll get it right.
Mike, going forward, what do you want your team to be known for?
I think our identity is we can play rugby. Do you know what I mean? I want us to be a team that's got a bit of craft about it and not scared to play. You know, just play. If it's there, we'll get our heads up and we'll play it. But in pre-season, we've built our training on like a lot of whack and a lot of bash, and that's what we're about. So I want us to be known as a team that'll dig in, and teams know when they come here, they don't have to go through the mill a little bit. Do you know what I mean? They just want us to be an honest side, but one that'll play a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One little bit. I think I've turned it out. Like, remember when Castleford banged into Super League and they always classy Cass? Something along them lines, I think. Something along them lines.
Yeah. I've noticed the rugby union catching your eye there. You want to stay and watch?
Well, it's value for money. We paid £5 to come in to watch the league match, and you can stay and watch the union.
I'll see you back at the van. We're leaving Penryn Rugby Club, Cornwall Rugby League. What an excellent day that was. Yeah, so now we're just going to walk 3 miles to Falmouth. Come on! Which way are we going? Seen from a side street. This looks a good place to have a little drinky poos. That's where all the cool kids come. What is this place? It's funny, isn't it?
It's a bookshop comes up.
My kind of bookshop. It's worth noting that if you were to go to Penryn and watch Cornwall, you've got the campsites, like we're in the van. You've got bed and breakfasts and hotels in Falmouth, which is 2 miles away. You've got a whole variety of different places that you could come and stop. And if you're on holiday, time it for a rugby league weekend and go and watch Cornwall, because it's a great atmosphere. Oggy, oggy, oggy. Right, summary of the day.
Well, the team really. Actually, it was nice to feel welcomed. Definitely.
Welcomed.
Yeah.
Did somebody buy you a pint?
No.
Bought a Cornwall Rugby League t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's large, but I'll be giving this away. We're doing some kind of prize draw, probably for the best comments that you can put in the comments. Shirt.
I quite fancy that myself, actually. What do I have to do?
You just have to come up with something witty in the comments. So yeah, that's us. Are we just going to sit here holding it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might put this on for another layer.
No, you're not wearing it before I give it out to someone. Why is that eyebrow raised like Roger Moore?
No, you just got very long eyebrow hair.
Okay. On that note. Conditions this morning, freezing still. Quick pack this morning, head back home. But before we do, we're going to have a bit of a stop off for a Tacklebags analysis meeting with Mrs Waywell this time. Let's go. Don't know how the hell this is. You like the decoration? Are we in a pub? Skeleton. It's asking for donations, which is a reminder. If you'd like to donate and buy us a coffee to keep me on the road, and please contribute to one of the links. That'd be great. Really great of you. This is the official Tacklebags analysis meeting. Thanks for joining me, Mrs Waywell, and picking such a lovely location. Do you want to tell everybody where we are?
Highwayman Inn on the edge of Dartmoor.
We're going to discuss the Cornwall trip. We're going to look at first travel.
Late night.
Yeah, but let's not mention the late night.
Oh yeah. Professionalism.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the campsite we had was 3.5 miles away, so it was a nice leisurely walk, wasn't it?
Yeah. A few hills.
we did do it, one stretch of it, in the mid of the night. Logistics, this category, you know, part of it's travel, part of it's like, you know, getting in and about there.
It was really easy because of the time of year, but there's plenty of other options anyway if you're not travelling by car. So
yeah,
I thought
train,
excellent. Plenty of parking
near the train station.
Yeah,
actually the ground is literally 10 minutes. It's uphill to go and watch the match from the pub, and downhill after the match, which isn't too bad. I think all in all, I was quite impressed. But like I say, you're marking this, so you need to let me know what you think.
Out of 5.
Yeah.
4.
Okay, logistics, Cornwall RLFC, 4 out of 5. That's a high score. Good.
It is a high score. What did you score Exeter Chiefs?
Did you not watch the video? We've got to the ground. Now the ground is a ground share with the rugby union club. And they've got a nice arrangement there. There's loads of training pitches that are well serviced around that as well. Accessibility, you can basically go where you want. I think there was a price point to go to sit in the stand. Maybe a slightly different thing. No?
No. They were encouraging everyone to go and sit in the seats if they wanted to, because the chap on the tannoy was saying it's filling up. It's £5 regardless.
£5 to get into a rugby match, and let's be honest, I really liked it. I thought it was almost like a party atmosphere.
It was great, and added bonus, if it floats your boat, you can hang around for the next union match as well. They didn't mind if you wanted to stay.
You know, they've got that nice mound. Everybody had blankets out. Well, not everybody, but a couple of people had blankets, brought their own chairs in, sat down. Dogs. Yeah. Dogs welcome. So value for money at £5.
Oh, you can't say anything but 5.
You could have sat, you could stand, you could walk. You like the idea that you could just go anywhere and walk around.
Yeah, you can follow the ball. Where you think the action's going to be. That's great. You can really get up close. Yeah.
You mentioned about you could actually hear the impacts as well.
Oh yes, of course. I did say that. Yeah. Yesterday.
So you like the the hits, big hits.
Big hits.
Yeah. You're a bit disappointed you couldn't go into the change rooms though, weren't you?
Well, you know, you can't go everywhere actually for your £5.
Overall value of that experience, going to a rugby league match in Cornwall.
5 out of 5. No question.
1,061.
Yeah, attendance. Yeah.
Fan engagement. There's obviously no big screen. There wasn't a match day programme, but there is a digital match day programme that you can download. Oh. So that was good. They didn't have a chuff.
I didn't spot a chuff. Oh, you mean a mascot chuff?
Yeah. A chuff. But the fan engagement then. So, all right, you've got bits missing. You've got a tannoy. You've got a guy going oggy, oggy, oggy. Got a really strong social media presence. And Gareth, who kindly arranged everything for us, I don't know how he watched the match, because he must have been bloody on the social media more than he was watching the match, because from that angle I thought they'd got everything going well.
Yeah.
And from a fan engagement point of view, I mean, there was no half-time entertainment, there was no pre-match entertainment.
Oh, lovely, really lovely crowd. Yeah, really nice people that we met there. I'm not going to list them all off because you will have seen the footage. But yeah, we met some nice people. There's a lot of heart there, I think. Yeah, that comes across.
Now you can score if you want. Fan engagement.
3. Harsh, isn't it? Compare with other clubs and see where it would need to go. Trying to bear in mind though that it's obviously not appropriate to assume the same level of entertainment and so on.
The thing is that, you know what? It's in a holiday area.
Yeah.
You've got a rugby league match on. You're going to have people there with their families. I don't know, get some inflatable, things. Throw your kids at a Velcro dartboard or something.
Who wouldn't want to see a 3-year-old with a Doom bar balloon?
Yeah, this is all about improvement anyway. You can't be 5 out of 5 on everything. So everybody's favourite, Sustenance. When I saw the menu and the things that they had on offer, they had all sorts of nice-looking pork pies, things like this, that, and the other. The burgers were done with peppers and onions and
brioche and
they look
nice.
Very smart looking. We went for the straight pasty because I have to say they look absolutely amazing. And what do you think?
It was lovely. Yeah. Massive actually, really nice. I can't compare it to the one that you had at Exeter because I wasn't there, but I can compare the price. I noticed you paid £6 because I checked your statements.
Jesus.
And it was £4.25, I think, we paid for that. And actually, some of the other options were cheaper, so it's really reasonable.
And your score out of 5 is?
5.
5 out of 5. Boom.
It's how to get to my heart.
Yeah, that's true. Atmosphere.
It was good. There was an effort, certainly, to try and get the crowd going, to get some noise. I don't think they really needed to, though, actually. I mean, particularly in the second half with those 2 tries.
Yeah.
The screams then, it was fantastic, unsurprisingly. And that was really great.
Yeah.
I got quite into it, yeah.
I
was there to report.
I got into it as well.
Yeah.
I screamed at one point and a man started protecting his children.
Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah, no, he gathered up their heads and covered their ears.
Yeah, I was shouting at the ref. I didn't say any obscenities or anything. Let's just clarify that. But I did get very excitable, forgot where I was, and started shouting. For me, that was exactly what it should be about. So atmosphere was great.
Yeah.
What are you saying out of 5 on that one?
Despite the small crowd, 5.
Bloody hell.
Is that too high?
No, if that's how you felt, that's the whole point. You can only judge it on the day.
You felt you were part of something, didn't you?
Yeah, you did.
Part of history, actually. Yeah, they're one to watch.
The only other thing is that overall value-wise, when you compare it to what I spent at Thingy,
which I have done, actually. I've already done that because I've looked at your statements.
Value for money overall than going to the rugby union match.
You could go 3 times over. Your 3 pints, your pasty, and your entrance fee.
It's a bargain, and I don't understand why you wouldn't go.
Absolutely. There's not a lot you can do for £5 now. Yeah, amazing.
Well, thanks for judging that and coming along, Mrs Waywell.
Oh, that's all right.
How do you feel about going to Catalan?
Oh, can we wrap it up now, actually? Why? Yeah, I think I need to...
What about Hull? Castleford?